Hello everybody, it is meteorologist Agent Weather Forecast. Welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be talking about when will that cold air finally arrive for the United States. Well, I'm just going to say it's going to be quite a while. This has been a very weird winter, more of a neutral. It was supposed to be El Nino, but looking more of a neutral because look at these temperatures. Very warm for parts of the southeast and the east. And the east should be below average temperatures. If it was a month ago, it should have been below average temperatures, but now look, almost 4 degrees above average temperatures and almost 10 to 11 degrees above average temperatures in that brown. So I'm just going to be showing you guys when that cold air finally arrives if you're tired of this warm. Let's go all the way to 12 because I don't want to do every day because this video will be about an hour long if I just explain every day. You can see actually the southwest will be below average temperatures for quite a while, as much of the country will be above average temperatures. Maximum 3 degrees above average, or below average, not really super cold. We have very warm air for parts of the Midwest. I think get up to 4 to 5 degrees above average. It's going to be very warm for actually northern Montana for quite a while actually. But you can just see much of the country is very above average temperatures. You can see that little cold air just trying to reach parts of Maine, but it just won't stay there for a while. We go actually to the 16th. You can see that cold air pushing a little more into the northern New York state and more into New York City. You can see that cold air for parts of Southwest. But if you're living right here, you see above average temperature, so you're really missing the cold air here and here. So it's just going to stay, that warm air will just stay for a while, and it's very different how it was supposed to look like in September and October. See that warm air starts to move more to east, and that leaves the average temperatures here and it leaves the colder temperatures, so that average separates not a lot of distance from below to above, not really a big difference in miles. The 26th, you can see big difference. Actually, those cold temperatures starts to expand from all the way to Alabama coast to parts of actually Idaho. The coldest temperatures will be actually in Utah and northern Arizona, where they can get up to 7 degrees below average, and the warmest here will be about 2 degrees above average. So it will be above average, but it won't be super duper warm. And you can see that cold air just trying to make its way into the south. The southeast really needs this cold air because it's just been almost in the 70s, almost 20 degrees above average for some areas, not all. Let's go to the 30th. You can see finally that cold air arrives for the south. Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. It just finally arrives. What a relief. But it's going to be quite a long time till that happens. And then Minnesota, Wisconsin get a good, very cold temperatures because it will be below average temperatures, and it's still going to be cold either way there. About 4 degrees below average, and then it's still cold for parts of the southwest and Utah. Utah is going to be below average temperatures for quite a while. But that should change in February, I believe. And then you can see that cold air, once it reaches the southeast, it actually just stays there for a really long time. I'm going to keep that circle there, guys, because I'm not really going to have to move that because the below average temperatures will just stay there. And I'm going to draw a circle here because this is where the above average temperatures will just stay. Let me do that again, guys. I'm going to do this. I'm going to draw a circle here and a circle here. You can see here it'll be below average for a long time. Here it'll be above. So I just want to show you guys how it's just looking, how it's just going to stay. You see, the 10th, you see, it stays below average. It actually gets really cold for actually on the 11th of February. It's really cold, about 4 degrees below average. And then you can see it just stays warm for parts of Montana. It tries to stay below average temperatures for Utah. Quite cold, and then those above average temperatures for parts of the coast, and of course parts of Washington where they will be above average temperatures. More of an average for parts of the northwest, but yeah, it reaches Orlando, Miami, some of those areas, all the way to Houston, to Mexico City. Yeah, below average temperatures for much of the country, and all the way to 17th. You can still see below average temperatures. So almost about a month you can see below average temperatures, and that's the maximum we can go to. So still wait to see. I want to show you guys actually just a preset for the next 10 days. It's not really on top. I just want to show you guys actually if you're looking for any rain. This is actually the area we need to watch out. If you saw my video yesterday, if you haven't seen my video yesterday, check it out. Pause this video and look at it. Watch it, and you can see why it's a lot of rain there. Almost 25 inches of rain in the next 10 days for Northern California. That is just outstanding and very dangerous with flooding. And either than that, the plains looking like no, not really any precip. Southeast having a really good weekend. Not really any precip. At most, an inch at most. Not a lot of precip for parts of the country. Just California with that monster storm. And then Texas can get a good inch and a half. But that's all I want to show you guys. Just to show you guys. Speaking of temperatures, let's check out the 14 day outlook. We haven't seen this in forever. In a video. So you can see, like I said, those very above average temperatures for parts of actually the plains, making its way to the west. More of actually showing more of a average for parts of the east. It's not showing above average temperatures for the east, like I said, and then it's not showing a below average temperatures in the Four Corners in the southwest, like weather models were showing. But either than that, showing most of the country being above average temperatures. So if you're in that lightest little yellowish kind of to dark orange, you're above average temperatures. So check out precip, and remember this is 8 to 14 days. So let's check out the January 13th to the 14th. You can see precip. You can see less precip for Montana, parts of the western part of Dakotas, and parts of Wyoming. And very wet, actually. You can see with that monster storm, it's going to bring a lot of rain for California. You can see they're totally above average on precip. And then most of the country will be above average on precip. So yeah. The one thing I really want to explain, guys, is why it's so complicated to explain. Just find out. It was supposed to be an El Nino, but now it's looking more of a neutral. But what it's looking like right now is a positive phase in the North Atlantic Oscillation. So what that means is there's a low system right here bringing cold. Sorry, you can't really see that with that black color. You see, if you see it, you can see cold air for parts of only near Greenland and northern Canada, trying to make its way into the northeast, maybe some days. But what that would actually bring is warm temperatures for the southeast, not east, but just southeast. So that's what a positive phase will do, and it brings that high right in the middle of the Atlantic, so it brings warm. So that's what it's actually looking at right now with those above average temperatures for the southeast, but not sure what it is right now. And the opposite is a negative phase in the North Atlantic Oscillation, which brings that low more into Canada and United States border, and that high system is closer to the Greenland, so it would bring warmer for near Greenland and northern Canada. So wherever that high, if you're close to that high, that's where you have that warm temperatures. And if you're in that low, will bring a band of very cold air stretching from all the way from parts of Canada, actually northern Canada or northwestern Canada, all the way to Miami, maybe even Cuba. So that's what that's why we got the negative and positive. So negative will bring colder for much of the country and more of a actually a average for the west. So this is why it's kind of complicated. Not just El Nino and La Nina, also these. So you must keep a close eye on this, and this can change at any moment. I just want to explain to you guys what a negative and positive phase is. So this is the negative phase, and this is the positive phase. So you can see, let me say it again, that low is closer to Greenland, so it brings more or colder, and then the low will be closer to the United States, so it'll bring colder to the United States. So wherever low, think of cold, and high, think of warm. So guys, hope you guys liked this video. Hopefully it wasn't too long, too short. And I'm sorry for making a late video. So I just want to explain or just tell you guys or inform you guys, whatever you want to say, when that cold air will actually come to the United States. And I was thinking that too. I was thinking, when will that come? So I thought about making a video about this. So I hope it helped. And stay safe if you're in the California. And yeah, can we please get to 600 subscribers, guys? I'm so close, and I'm getting some subscribers. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. So bye, guys.